Hi guys. In this portion, I'm going to go over addresses a little bit and what that does as far as pulling the loading forces in your area. So as you can see over here, I filled out all my design details. I've used just a city and a state for this demonstration. Usually I try to use a full address if I can. That's going to pull the most accurate information. What this engineering software does is it searches a national database for the wind and snow loads for your area. If you are in a case study area on the lookup database, that generally means you have either local jurisdictional overrides or a local weather anomaly that specifies higher loads. In that case, you will need to get those numbers from your local AHJ. So I'm going to go ahead and run this and just see what it does. Okay, so it does look like that city and state either didn't pull up the loads, maybe wasn't specific enough, maybe I need a full address in there, or perhaps it is in fact in a case study area. So if it is in fact a case study area, this is what will pop up. This is the load overrides window. Basically now, if you don't already have those numbers, you can call your permitting office or local AHJ and they can get those numbers for you. And then basically you'll just plug those in and you can kind of go from there and it'll just override it. So for this demonstration purposes, I'm just going to use 105 and 35. And I'm going to submit that. And so now when I go to run this check, it is going to run all of the aspects as far as tilt, the square footage of the array against those snow loads. And it's going to come up with a pole size and use duty and foundation size for your mount. So this usually takes about a minute or two. It kind of depends on the size of the mount as to how long it'll take. And it does look like it's failing in a standard duty, so it's going to switch to a heavy duty. And you can use this time to take a look at all of the features, move it around. Once you see pretty colors, you know it's almost done. And it looks like everything was successful and passed. And now you're good to go. So that ran that whole design against those loads that we put in there. Again, if you're not in a case study, it will pull that for you and then run it the same way against those loads. So that concludes this portion. Everybody have a wonderful day. Cheers.